Welcome. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through on how to use Google Chrome web browser. All right. This video is targeted at beginners in the use of internet and seniors who want to know more about internet. All right. But before we go into that, let's just explain what a web browser is. A web browser is any application that can be used to access different web pages or the internet. All right. So any page that is made publicly available can be accessed through a web browser, be it Facebook, Amazon.com, any website you don't even know at all. Without taking much time, let's just get right into it. Before you can use a web browser, Chrome web browser on your laptop, here this one is running Windows 11. Let's say on your Windows 11 laptop, you need to install it. And you're going to do the installation through your default browser. Microsoft Edge is default browser in most Windows laptops. Okay, I checked in Microsoft Store and I found out that it's not available there. So what you need to do is to launch your Edge browser. Once the browser opens, visit this link, all right? Google.com/Chrome. Enter. All right. So this will take you to this page. Here, Edge is Microsoft is trying to market their own browser, but that is not what we need. So I'll close this. So click on download Chrome. The application file will be downloaded into your PC. Once that is done, click on File Explorer and get to downloads. Okay, you will see the file here. Double click on it. It will ask you whether you want this program to make changes on your PC. Click on yes, then follow the on-screen guide until the installation is completed. Okay, so once the installation is completed, the next step you need to take now is to launch your browser. All right, the Chrome browser. So it's gonna be pinned in this desktop section of your PC. You double click on it for it to open. But if you cannot find it here, what you need to do is to click inside this, click on this start button, and then you click here and then search for Chrome. All right, type in Chrome. It will show up as Google Chrome. So you click on it for it to open. All right. So here I have so many accounts on this Chrome browser. So I'll select one. So let me work with this. So once it opens fully, you will find yourself on an interface that looks like this. All right, it's going to be clean here because here it shows me some websites I visited. You can see this is YouTube Studio, this is OneDrive, this is Canva, this is Rapid Tax. So every website you visit frequently will be pinned at this section of the browser. All right, so this is how the interface will look like. Then let me walk you through on how you can do other things from here. Chrome browser is very optimized, all right? Google Chrome. So here you can visit any website you want to visit from here. If maybe you want to visit Amazon.com, you type www.amazon.com. Once you enter the website, press the enter key of your computer keyboard. You'll be taken to the website for you to search what you want to search for, all right? Or get what you want to get for on that website. All right, so let me go back. Then on this same space, you can search for a particular thing, not just visiting a website. You can see you can search for a particular thing on Google, or you can still utilize this space. So whether you're using this space or you are using this space, it's the same thing. It will serve the same purpose. But the advantage this space has is that here you can use your audio to say what you want to say. All right, your voice. Maybe you want to tell him who is Godwin Tech. It will bring out the result for you because you can speak. So once you click on this, you speak. It will give you the return. Then this allows you to search for something by image. Maybe you have an image, a picture in your phone, maybe a picture of yourself in this your laptop, and you want to know if there are other places where your same picture appears. Click here, navigate into your PC and pick the picture, then search. So if there is anywhere your pictures, let's say your pictures appear or similar pictures with your face, it will scan your face, it will show you where it appears on the web, publicly available. because anyone that is not publicly available, made private, cannot be seen by a web browser. All right. So let's now search for something here. Okay, let's do a simple search. So let's say, who is Godwin Tech? Who is Godwin Tech? Okay, so I want to ask Google who Godwin Tech is. All right. So once you finish typing, you can press the enter key of your computer keyboard for it to return some results for you. And here it has returned a result for me. And look at me here, YouTube. So it shows that Godwin Tech is on YouTube. So look at the link here. All right. So I click on this link, it will take me directly to my YouTube webpage. And it says, this channel is all about tech and software videos. In this channel, you will learn how to use both mobile and desktop applications. We cover iPhone, so a lot. So when you click on this, you will learn about this particular person. That is how to search on Google, all right, using Google Chrome, all right. Then here it gives you another place where it finds Godwin Tech on Upwork. Though this is not me, all right. Then here it shows another result. So many results. So anything you want to search for, just use the search bar of your browser and it will give you some results. So let's return back to home to see other things we can do. So if you look at this place, when you click on these three dots, it gives you some options about your web browser. Okay, take for example, on Forbes, let's make it practical. Okay. Okay, I'm on this website right now, and maybe there's something I'm reading on this website, but I don't want to close it. But I have another thing I want to search about. Okay, maybe I want to visit my Facebook profile. Then instead of closing this or maybe searching here for this page to go, no, Google have Chrome browser gives you opportunity to do what? To open a new tab. You can open a new tab by clicking on this plus sign. A new tab will open. Or you can come here and click on these three dots. When you click on these three dots, you see some options. And one of the options here is new tab. So you can click on this new tab, which means you have a fresh tab here for you to search something you want to search for. So here, let's say I want to visit Facebook in on this tab, facebook.com. I will press the enter key for it to search. All right. So this will take me to my Facebook page. Okay, so I can start doing what I want to do on this page. All right, but what is important is that this is still active. So anytime I want to, read something on this page, I will still get back to it because it's on its own new tab. All right, so this is a tab, this is another tab. I can still create another tab. So we click here to see some other options. You see new window. New window allows you to open entirely new page. All right, entirely new page for you to keep on searching what you want to search in Google Chrome. All right, okay, let's experiment. So I'll select this. You can see it brings a fresh page for me. If you take your cursor to your browser here, it will show you that there are two pages opened here. This one is the first one we were working on that contains two opened tabs. All right, this is the fresh one. So we are trying to tell this guy, okay, we want something fresh to start a fresh search as well. Okay, so that is how opening a new window works. All right, then let's talk about incognito mode. Incognito mode is a nice feature of Google Chrome. What incognito mode does is that when you search something on that mode, your search history is not remembered. Maybe there's some website you want to visit and you don't want your web browser to record that you visited this website. Then you can place your browser in incognito mode to make the search. Okay, let's experiment. I'll click here. All right, when you click on these three dots, then you will see this new incognito window. All right, so select it. You can see it has brought us to a new window, which is in incognito. You can see you have gone incognito. Others who use this device won't see your activity, so you can browse more privately. Okay, so let's say I want to search about Michael Jackson, or maybe, okay, who's the current president of the United States? Okay, let's assume I don't know who is the current president, so I'll search who is. Actually, we know the current president is Donald Trump, but let's assume I don't know. So I'll search for it. You can see it has returned President of United States of America, United States. Okay, so I can click on this to for me to be taken to Wikipedia, where I will read everything about this president. All right. So let's say I don't want somebody that uses this same PC with me to know that I visited this. That Godwin Tech does not know anything about the president. So it looks somehow, actually sounds somehow. So I don't want my history to be tracked. Or maybe there's some kind of websites you like visiting, but you don't want your history to be tracked in a browser. All right, because somebody can tell you I want to use a PC and check your history to know what you browse. So let's say that I've done reading through this and I want to close it. Okay, for you to close any web page or your web browser, okay, you click on this. Let's say web page, this web page. You can click on this for this to be closed. All right, and because we open one single tab, everything gets closed. All right, that is how you can close your browser page. All right, so now let's refresh. Okay, beautiful. Now let's see if this thing I searched now will be recorded in the history. That's in this browser that I searched about the president of the United States. For you to further click on these three dots and you select history. Okay. All right. We are provided with this grouped history and history. So click on history. And you can see this records only the Facebook websites we visited, the Forbes we visited, and the search we made on Forbes and Godwin Tech. All right, we searched about Godwin Tech and we visited Amazon, but it didn't record about me searching about the president of the United States of America or about Donald Trump. That is what incognito mode does for you in Chrome web browser. So let's learn other things. Okay, so let's click on these three dots again to see some things. All right, you can see here we have password. You want to control how your password is saved on your browser and payment method and address and more. You can click on this. Okay, this is history. I have talked to you about that. This is downloads. This shows you some things you downloaded recently from your web browser. So if I click on downloads, you will see history of some things I downloaded in the recent time from this web browser. All right, but let me close it. So we go again to these three dots and you see bookmarks, some bookmarks you made. Okay, that reminds me, let's talk about bookmarks. Okay, when you bookmark something, it means that you are saving that particular website. All right, take for example now, you like going to Forbes and you don't want every time to keep on searching for Forbes or typing the forbes.com. You can bookmark it. So once you bookmark it, anytime you want to access the web page, you get to all bookmarks and you see it. Okay, so for me to bookmark a website, first get to that website first, click out. Okay, look at the website here. I'm on this Forbes page, and if I want to bookmark it, I will click on this star icon. All right, you can see the text beside it say bookmark this tab, so I'll click on it. So once I click on it, it will take me to this page. All right, showing my email address here, but it's hidden for security purpose. And here Forbes is the name given to it by default, but you can change it. All right, you can click here and just add it a new name, give it a new name. Then other bookmarks, you can select a folder. All right, in the folder where you want it to be. All right, if you want it to be in bookmarks bar or other bookmarks, is your choice. But I want it to be in other bookmarks. I'm okay with that. All right. So once you're done with setting how you want the bookmark to appear, click on done. All right. So once you click on this done, you can open a fresh page to know if this is really bookmarked. So I'll click on these three dots. And when I click on these three dots, the next step I need to take is to get to this bookmark and list. All right, and you can see here it shows bookmark this tab. This is not what we want. Bookmark all tabs. This is not what we want. So I want to go for show all bookmarks. So I want to see some things we bookmarked so far. So I'll click on this. All right, and in this show all bookmarks you can see Forbes is one of them, and this one was what I bookmarked before, likewise this. So that is how you know that a particular web page have been bookmarked. Okay, so let's go back to this website here. So I'll click on this so that I'll show you another thing I want you to know. I'll click on this first option here. Okay, so this page has opened. Okay, so take for example, you are searching through, you're on a web page and you have read that web page before and you got back to it again. But there's a particular keyword you are looking for on that web page. How do you get to that particular keyword? It's simple. What you need to do is click on these three dots. Okay, once you click on these three dots, you will scroll down and you will get to find and edit. Click on this find and edit. All right, and you're given some options and you can click on find. All right, so once you click on find, you see this search bar will open for you at this top part. Then search for a particular keyword you want to search for on that web page. So let's say I'm searching, I want to get to task, anywhere task is mentioned on this web page. And you can see one of two. It's showing me that task appears two times on this website or this web page. All right, because this is a web page and not just the website webbase.com. All right, so look at here, task appears here. So this is 10% task. So that is cool. Then you click on this drop down again to get to another place where task appears again. So this is how you can search for particular words on a web page. All right. So that's by the way. What if you want to copy some text on a web page? For you to do that, just take your cursor to where you want to start and highlight. Okay. Press and hold on the left button of your mouse and drag to one direction. In this case, I'm dragging towards the right. All right. First, take your cursor to the start of the first letter of the word. All right. Press and hold on the left button of your mouse and drag towards the right. So once you get to where you want to stop your copying or highlighting, just end. All right, stop there. Release the pressure on the left button of your mouse. And you can use Ctrl C to copy. Ctrl C. All right, press the Ctrl key and the C key of your computer keyboard. The text gets copied. All right, that's how to copy text on a web page. Or better still, you can click on these three dots again and then get to find and edit it. All right, you can see find and edit, click on copy. This text that we highlighted here are not being copied as well. So once they are copied, you can open your notepad or anywhere you want to paste it. In this case, let me paste this here. Ctrl V to paste it. All right, that's press the Ctrl key and the V key of your computer keyboard for it to be pasted. All right, or you can right click on any part of the notebook or Microsoft Word anywhere you are pasting it. Right click and you will see paste option. So paste it. You're good. All right. This is how to copy and paste in a Google Chrome web browser. All right. When you're using it to access any web page. Okay. So let's discuss about one other thing before we end this tutorial for today, and that is how to zoom in Chrome web browser. All right. Maybe as you're accessing this web page, you want to zoom it to be bigger or to be smaller. For you to do that, all you need to do is click on these three dots again, and you can see what we call the zoom section. All right. In this zoom section, you can click on this plus for everything to get bigger. You can see that it's getting bigger, or you can click on this minus to return maybe to 100%, which is the default zoom level. Okay, so on this page, you can see settings. If you want to access the settings of your browser, you can click on this. It will take you to a new page showing you a lot of sections of settings, but we are not going to get deeper into this as this is just for beginners and seniors. All right, so that's by the way. And you can click on extension to install or manage extension on your browser. Extensions are a piece of software that can help you to do more. Okay, let's see the functionality of extension. I have installed an extension here, and if I click on this new tab now and visit amazon.com, let's see what it will do for us. All right. So on this amazon.com, I can click on this drop down and select books. And when I select books, I can start searching for a particular book title, and that is Microsoft Office. All right, you can see as I'm searching this Microsoft, it's showing me some things people search for based on Microsoft. Okay, so you can see Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Microsoft Office 365 for Beginners 2025. These are things people are searching in the recent time on Amazon. All right. But what is doing this is an extension I previously installed here. And I can't even remember the name of the extension again, but I think we can find it out. For you to find out the extension that are actively working on your browser, your Chrome browser, click on these three dots and get to extension and click on extension, manage extensions. All right. So when you visit on, click on this, you can see AMZ suggestion expander and DS Amazon Quick View. So the one that is doing this job of showing me what people are searching for on Amazon is AMZ Suggestion Expander. That was what was doing this job here. All right. So, but if you want to install maybe another extension, this one helps me to structure my YouTube titles very well. But if you want to install an extension, a fresh one, depending on your need on your web browser, click on the three dots here. When you click on the three dots, click on extensions. All right. When you click on extensions, select visit Chrome Web Store. Okay, so when you select this option, Chrome Web Store will open for you to do what? Install any extension. You can see a lot here. Okay, you can select a shopping one, click on shopping to see some extensions that have to do with shopping. You can see extract YouTube tag. This is an extension. You can click on it and go ahead and click on add to Chrome and install it. So follow the on-screen guide, all right? Everything gets fixed, all right? Gets done easily and quickly and neatly. Okay, so this is where I'm going to stop for today on how to use Chrome web browser. So on the assumption that we are done with whatever I want to do on this Chrome web browser, the next step you're likely to take is to close it. And for you to close it, take your cursor here and click on this X once. And we are done. I believe you find this content helpful. Please, if it does help, consider subscribing to this channel. Here we teach a lot on technology, including the basic ones. So, subscribe to learn more. Leave a comment in the comment section and hit the like button so that YouTube recommend this video to more people. Alright, you can watch this video here to learn how to complete another task in the field of tech. Thank you and see you some other time.